Hello. Hello. Happy Saturday afternoon. Well, for my time at least. um, I'm so sorry. I'm late. I was running behind on some things as you do. So, I'm still trying to get a couple things ready, but I thought I would talk while getting all of that ready instead. So, instead of having you guys sit around like waiting at the just starting screen for like 5 minutes. um, I'm still adjusting some audio here. I hope I'm not too loud, but we'll see. So, I hope everyone's Saturday afternoon is going well. Um, Despite me being late, it's going pretty well. So that's good at the very least. So, oops. Like I said, I'm just still getting some things ready here, but today's just gonna be hopefully not as long as yesterday. As yesterday's stream was like 5 hours. We shouldn't have to do that. I wasted so much time without meaning to. So this time around, I got a head start on the coloring because I wanted to double check and make sure some coloring things were okay before, I start streaming it and, mess anything up. So I got a little too gung-ho and I accidentally colored in like Tainari and Chi-Chi entirely. So, like a genius. Um, Hi Oolong, hello, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. So, I have everyone's like skin tone and face colored in, but I don't have Child's or Wanderer's color, like their outfits colored in yet. And I don't have any shading done yet. And I'm hoping what I can do is once I get done with the coloring of the base color and everything, then I can at least show you guys my poor attempt at like shading and softening the lines a little bit. So we'll see. I'm still getting the hang of like learning how to use different brushes and learning how to actually color digitally. So that is on me. So we'll see. Another funny thing before I get started real quick. So do you guys remember when I said that I was like really nervous about playing demo music because I thought that it was going to mute the stream? Um, I was taking a look at the VOD last night after I had exported the VOD over to YouTube, and it didn't mute any of the demo stuff, but it muted something on what should be the copyright-free Pretzel Rock stuff. It it muted one section of a song. So that was a mess, but so like I said, I just thought that was like interesting. So we'll see what happens this time around, because I think I'll do the same thing. I'll start with Pretzel Rocks, and if it seems like we're getting to the latter half of getting everything done, then I'll switch over to like demo again or something, because I really do like the menu music that plays and all that. So it's not necessarily like the demo soundtrack itself, but it's more of like the overworld music. So I hope I'm not terribly loud. Like I said, I'm still fixing some audio because I'm in a frenzied state trying to make sure everything's okay. So I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'm going to just transition over to the next screen. So this is what I have so far in terms of colors. So I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am the color picking champion. I have a hard time. The only reason is because my tablet, which is the Artist 12 Pro by XP Pen, it's a very good tablet. It's very smooth. You don't have to charge the pen or anything. So honestly, it's a good beginner one if you don't want to spend like hundreds on hundreds of dollars, like a Wacom tablet, which is obviously like gonna be better because it's Wacom, but at the same time, the colors are slightly off on the tablet than it is on how it portrays on the screen. So you guys see all the colors that I'm picking normally. What I'm seeing is like slightly brighter skin tones and slightly brighter colors. So like on my end, Chi-Chi's skin tone matches the eye color almost. Like not the eye color, the sclera of it, so the whites of the eyes. Um, so I have to keep like switching it over between like one screen to the next sometimes to make sure like, am I doing this right? Does this look okay? Only to realize that it's oh yeah, it's just the tablet making it look like that. So like Tainari's hair is a lot darker on my screen, but it's more muted on what you guys can see right now. And OMG, they look so good so far. Oh, thank you! I'm just doing the flat colors for the moment. But, so we'll get to Child and the Wanderer, and as you can see on the top here, I don't know if you can see my little mouse moving, but I have all of these references to get the color picking, because unfortunately, either I can't have, if I can talk, either I don't have it, or, it's not available on Krita, but I know on some places they have like what's called a reference tab you can open, which has it off to the side, so that way you can just like see it. Unfortunately, I don't have that, and I'm terrible at like putting reference images on the same thing as this, because normally I just on the same image as the piece itself, because normally I just use like my phone or all that. So like, you know, the references that I have in terms of this is not new, or it's very new to me. I'm not used to it. So what I do is that I just like go to the reference image itself and then color pick from there, because what's really nice about Krita is that if you say I want to start color picking on something like this, so if I were to color pick, the good thing is that the color picking option just stays with this only. So if I were to go back to this one, it will default back as my pen, and I won't have to keep consistently just having to click between the picker tool and that. So it's really nice. I'm going to adjust my model here so we can draw a bit, because I need to actually start doing that. So I hope the volume and everything's okay. If it's not, let me know. But I think it should be good. So I feel like I might have to change the background color, because normally, sometimes I don't do all white, because sometimes if I do that, I miss colors. So the way I color is a little too primary. I make it much more complicated for myself than anything. So sometimes at like extreme points, it won't fill it in with the typical bucket tool, so I have to go in and color it manually. And unfortunately, I can't see it when it's all white like that. So I switch the background color so that way it makes it easier. But now I'm remembering that Child's outfit consists mostly of gray, so I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see. Usually my default goes to like a really, really dark green, but we'll see. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So the reference images that I have is you know, like the body art, and then like a profile shot of things. So that way, you know, I can just like directly pick the colors. So I use the profile shots to get like the base hair color, sometimes the skin tone, and any additional accessories and stuff like that. And then I use obviously this to get the rest of the body splash art to get the rest of the colors. So, and then once I'm done with the base colors, then I'll start coloring in the lines and everything, so we can soften up the lines a bit, soften up the colors a bit more. So that's kind of how I do things. So I don't know how everyone's going to react to that, but that's just how I do it. And I hope you guys have a fun time with me watching me try my best to color and not get sidetracked. Oops, I forgot. That's Siiiigg's layer. Whoops. So each character so far has a color layer. So I just finished working on the Siiiiigh one last night. So you know I have all the colors on, all the base color, and then what I'll do is do any shading or hair shine or something like that, metal shine on everything. I'll put those on a different layer as well. So that way, you know, if I mess it up, I wouldn't have to like delete all the color. Just that. So let's see. I think out of all the colors, Child might be the easiest. Because he mostly consists of like reds and grays. So that's nothing too bad. Tighnari was a struggle, man. Dude's got like 17 different colors all vying for his attention. It's wild. So, again, the way I color is very, I don't know, rudimentary. Like, I could do better, but I'm still learning how to draw digitally, so I'm just not used to it just yet. So, we're trying our best, and we're gonna have a fun time in the process. So, I hope you guys can bear with me. And also, be prepared for me forgetting which setting I have on what. So if I try to fill in the bucket tool only to erase it, you know, that's on me. That's my fault. And I also hope you guys don't mind if I just like constantly go back and forth, but that's easy for me to do. But if someone starts getting like sick, I guess, like maybe motion sickness from all the going back and forth, you know, just let me know. And I'll try my best to accommodate. Let's see. I bet I can get this color right from here. Oh, and again, I'm sorry for the shaky hand. But yeah, I was doing some of these last night, and I stayed up maybe a little bit too late than I thought, than I should have. But that's a me problem. So, but like I said, Tighnari's colors, he has too many colors, like fighting for attention, and of course, you know that's who I had to start drawing. So, I have no one to blame but myself for that. What else? What else was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I have water, I have drinks here, so I don't know why the vocal fry is strong today. I don't know why, you know, I have to keep clearing my throat today. So I'm very sorry if you guys get annoyed with me having to clear my throat a lot. So speaking of water break, I just had to give myself one. So I hope everyone's Saturday is going well. I hope, you know, everyone's having a good day. Nothing too bad, nothing too drastic, nothing too crazy. Just nice, relaxing Saturday. And that's gonna be my evening after I finish this drawing. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do, at least for Child, is change it the background. Make it make it translucent, transparent. That's the word I'm looking for. to try and find some missing colors. That might be better. See? I'm missing stuff on his hair. How did I do that? Also, I'm a not a perfectionist, but I'm very picky when it comes to colors. So sometimes I'll see an issue and it'll be like, oh, that's a mess. I need to fix that. And it turns out that I don't really need to because it's like, well, who's gonna see that? But my brain is like, everyone. Everyone's gonna see that. So. Okay, his outfit's definitely strange. Let's see what colors I can nab. I didn't realize he had so many patterns on his outfit, on the outfit itself, but we're too far gone now to adjust anymore, so. Also, I'm still finding some missing lines every now and then. I didn't realize how many stray lines were on Tighnari. I was looking at that for a second. I'm thinking, why are there so many lines just on their own? Is that how that works? Is that how his shirt works? Yeah, it's close enough. Okay, I think I know what I did. And then of course I say I don't need to switch it, and of course I have to. Okay, yeah, I know what's going on with this shirt. So, again, and I'm trying to simplify the designs a bit because I'm trying to make them look like they'd be, you'd see them in like cartoons from, you know, like the early 2000s or something like that. So that's my inspo, and I'm sticking to it. Um, it's just got so many colors on him. You would think Child would be like, out of these four, probably the easiest to draw. But I don't know, I'm struggling with him. I didn't struggle this much with the Wanderer, and he's got that fancy hat going on. That I know I didn't draw correctly, but we're not going to talk about it, but... Again, also, I'm sorry I keep flip-flopping between it. I'm just trying to see where the color placement is on some of these. And again, my color picking may not be 100% accurate compared to, like, the official designs or something, but that's okay. Sometimes you just need starker blacks than normal, or purples, because this isn't really black, per se. But sometimes you just need that starker contrast to match the pastels or the lighter colors sometimes. Let's see. Let's try to go for a lighter color. There we go. Will I be able to see that? I will not. Give me a sec to keep switching back and forth. And then the bucket tool. Here we go. Now, is his sleeve on the other side the same color as the base shirt, or his sleeve? I think it's the same color as this other side. Yeah, it is. Okay. I think. Anyways. And then he's got this interesting darker line that I'm gonna change the line color of when we finish the base coloring. When we get to that. And then I think that needs to be the same color as this. Too many grays in one place. My background thing was not prepared for this whatsoever. Okay, and then he's got some like silverish tones over here. So now we'll get this big piece here. Oh, that matches the same as his thingamajig. Okay. Sorry if I keep switching back and forth between settings. Why did I do this to myself? Oh, I like this art. I like this song that's playing right now. Let's see, let's consider... And again, any metal shine and such we'll work with later, but for now we're just getting some nice base coloring in. And now for his little pendant thingamajig. Which you can't see on his profile, because of course you can't. God, I know my art looks super pixely up close, but that's just because the pen I used. So, my bad. Maybe that's darker red. Alright, sweet. Wow, I missed a lot on Child's hair. What did I do wrong? I'll fix that here in just a second. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but of course I don't know it, so... Are Chi-Chi and Tighnari's hair okay after this? I hope. Chi-Chi, is your hair okay? Looks okay. Yeah, I missed something on Tighnari's color. Hang on. Missed a lot on his green. His green highlights in his hair. I should probably get like a stiffer, like a more clean pen for the future. But for now, can't be helped. But that's okay. Oh god, his pink and his hair. Not his hair, his ears. See, I thought I fixed all this, and I guess I didn't. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, now I think we're okay. Okay, now I think we're okay. Now we're going back to Child. Oh dear. Oh dear, wrong layer. Hit the wrong button to undo. Again. Yeah, sometimes when you're in the zone, it's hard to remember that you're painting on the wrong layer or something until it's too late. Okay, so what's after that light? I think it's just the red now. Oh, it was this darker red, but I feel like that might actually be a shadow. It's too late to fix it now. I'm not fixing the line art just for that. Well, that's interesting. It's got like a gradient going on. I never noticed. Well, it's the same as his shirt, so we'll just do that. Excuse me for a sec, I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. Alright, and we're gonna have another quick hydrating break. I got blueberry juice today, so got water and blueberry juice. Okay, back to this. Ugh, it hurts me so how much I missed on his hair. Okay, now I think we should be okay with the hair. Now we're okay with the hair. Then he's got some kind of a gold trim. It's one or the other. Whoops. Why is this one such a darker color? Hang on. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I color picked the wrong thing. Whoopsie. Alright, let's get his gloves, which I know match this color. Okay, it matches the gray on the cuffs. Okay, perfect. Okay, that should be good. I think what I'm gonna do for the back of his scarf is match it with the red and then highlight it with the darker shade of red. I think that's what I'll do. Now this time around, I think I'd use his actual reference that I have listed in here. I did, okay. So it's definitely like a... Didn't need to do that. Oops, with the color pick. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I think we can take that back away now. Oh, it's coming together. Okay, and then he had the silver, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got muted silver. See, now the chill playlist on Pretzel has given me everything except lo-fi now. Goodness, I already feel way more, oh, excuse me, I'm trying to stretch and talk at the same time. I'm feeling way more productive than I was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was a lot of fun, but my goodness, was it a mess. Okay. Almost done. We just need a few more things. Okay. So we got that. Now time for the pants. do your pants work, sir? Okay. For all the artists out there, do you ever just like draw something but you're not really sure why you're drawing it, and then when you like get to another step of the process, you're just kind of like, why is this line here? Where does it go? What does it do? How did I get here? That's me like 24/7 sometimes when I'm drawing. Heck, not too long ago, I sketched out my own model again to test out like an art style, and even then I was just like, why is this here? Why is this particular line here? And God only knows why I gave myself like the equivalent to a pearl necklace, because I regret that. Every little bit of it, I regret it. I wonder if I could take it off or something. Alright, now for his shoes. Okay. So basically he's got one of the more simpler shoe designs. I mean, I know it's a mess, but now that I'm really thinking about it, he has like one of the more simpler shoe designs, I think, out of a lot of the Genshin characters. They're like no business, just work shoes. Easy to get around with. I think it works. Other than Mr. Sandals over here, which is the Wanderer. God, I keep hitting the wrong tab. Oh, I guess those are colored in too. I just realized I forgot the jewels on his shoes, but I don't know if I even want to add them, to be honest. think it looks okay without them. Okay, wow, that actually took a lot, you know, a lot less time than I thought. Do I want to use that color? Yeah, I think I'll use that color. Then add like a gradient later or something. I hope I haven't really taken a look, but I don't know if anyone said anything. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm in focus mode, so I'm sorry ahead of time if, you know, anyone in the chat says anything and I might miss it. Okay. So I think the base color, at least for child, is done. I'm taking a double look here. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, perfect. So that's 3 down, 1 to go. So we'll move the Wanderer references up here. Now I'm gonna struggle with the Wanderer's hat because I took a lot of artistic liberties. And I forgot I need the bell too. Hang on, I need that reference. Give me a sec to pull that up real quick. We're gonna pause. Okay. Give me a sec, guys, while I get this. I totally forgot about it, not gonna lie. So the official name is the Tula Tule Tula. Tule, I think it's pronounced Tule Tula's Remembrance. So, okay. Can I open one of these kinds of things in my reference? Yeah, hang on, chat. I've got some other projects I'm working on. Let me switch the screen real quick. I got some other projects that I'm working on that I can't really divulge them, and it automatically pops up on this window. So give me a sec to open those up. Okay, yeah, I can open it up this way. Okay, we're good. So can't be spoiling anything now. Alright, I'm gonna take another break here. Alright. This blueberry juice is like really good. It's the drink is B-A-I, and it's like a caffeinated fruit juice. Since I don't like coffee, it helps a little bit in terms of keeping awake and stuff like that. But I just don't like the taste of coffee, so I ended up, you know, one of my parents' friends recommended it, and I'm like, I'm never going back. This is amazing. I just realized I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Whoops. That's not even the right place. There we go. Also, I missed bits of his hair too, so give me a second to get those cleaned up in a bit. Oh my goodness, wow, I missed a lot on his. How in the world? Okay, I think we're good. So now we'll get back to this. So it's like green on the lower half. You know what? Let's do that next. Let me find a good shade of gold that they're using for this. Hang on. I wonder if I can get it on this one. Yeah, this is definitely more of a stark gold. Been using the word stark a lot. I don't know why. That wasn't even remotely close to how the words work. Okay, what to draw next on this guy? I guess we can get the blue in his inner shirt. Oh, my neck. I'm sitting weird. I'm like, I can feel my head leaning, and I don't know why. Alright, let's get this white on him. Now I might need the gray background for this one. I really like the colors that they added for the Wanderer. As much as I do like the original design for him, like for the initial meeting, I do have to admit that the colors that they used for him for this is like really good. Really good. So whoever redesigned him, I think, deserves a raise. Oops. Okay, I can take the background away again. God, I just want to say, I know this isn't like full black for his um, little cuff gloves things, but I gotta say that to show you the difference in terms of like what I'm seeing versus what you're seeing, I can barely see the lines, you know, showing the details of it. And I know on your guys' end, you can still definitely see this, like the line art under that, and I can barely. So if that shows you how different the color is in this, I think that says a lot. So oops, I keep hitting the wrong one. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pick. Pick. Now we're gonna get the sash here. Oh, wait. Okay. Just realized I forgot something on his glove. Okay, now for his vision. Also, I really like the song that's playing in this, too. This might seem like a personal thing, and I don't know why I do, to be honest, but I very much like the fact that there is no, like, pure white on. It seems like so far none of the cast. So what I mean by that is, obviously there's like a ton of white on characters. Like, I mean, we're looking at the Wanderer right now, and his outer layer is white, but it's not like, you know, this white where it's just, you know, the FFFFF one that goes all the way into the corner up here, the color spectrum here. I like the fact that, you know, it's off slightly. I just personally, that's just a personal preference of mine, but I always like that, because I don't know if there is something that could be like pure white, if that makes sense. I always like the different hues, because then, you know, you can like add a gradient and it kind of matches depending on the look you're going for. And I think the only time I really use like stark white is if I'm using too many grays. Like my model has some like stark white in it, but that's kind of understandable because, you know, I can't really have they go any darker because then it would match my skin tone on the model. So, but that's personally like what I like, in terms of coloring and things like that. I personally like it when something's not 100% white. Just add a little bit of depth to it. And I don't know, I just like it. What is going on with the line art here? Odd. If I could color on the right layer, please. Okay, so that's that. Let's get his shoes, his footwear before we start getting to the God knows whatever his sleeves are doing. And I'm still terrified to even try his hat. Really? There's touches of greens? Interesting. I'm gonna go back to the darker background to get the whites on this. One of these days I'll figure out how to properly color in Krita, but again, like I said, I'm still just new to everything, so we're just trying our best and just having a chill day for everything. So there's not really any rush to finish this. There's no deadline or anything. It's just nice fun. Oops. Alright, let's see what else we got. Okay, so that's really the only white on his shoes. So let's start getting the black. Or whatever color this is. Purple? Maybe? Fortunately, it matches his Shorts. I hope I don't get confused when I start doing like the shading and such. Oops, sorry about that. Also, I totally forgot to do the line art for this on stream, but I totally forgot to add the little rings that are on the tips of his hat accessories. So I ended up having to do that last night after the stream too, because I totally forgot to do that. I think they turned out pretty well. I think they're a little more circular than the official one, but again, we're simplifying for the sake of sanity and for the sake of making them look like cartoon characters instead. So that's what we're doing. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, and then his shoes. I might make it just a bit darker to separate them a bit. I'm sorry for the shaky hand. Oh, okay. So we'll just make them a tad darker. Actually, hang on, did something happen with my shoes? What did I do with the line art? Oh, I know what's going on with the line art. Okay, something's off. Hang on. I forgot I used the symmetry tool to use this head accessory, and I accidentally forgot to erase the line that separated his shoe from that. Whoopsie. There we go, much better. Oh, sorry, I don't know why my hand's so shaky today. Sorry, guys. What am I doing? I can just fill it in. Okay, so now we need the bright blue he's got going on for the... Wrong one. This one. This happened when I was working on a couple of other characters too. It was just like, suddenly there's this bright shade of color out of nowhere, despite them having a rainbow. Like on Tighnari's, like, whatever's holding his vision, he's got like this multicolored rope, and it has like the brightest purple I think I've ever used in my life. I'll show it to you just after I finish this, but like, it really pops out at you for some reason. But then it's like also multicolored with like this bright tealish color, and then there's like a random gray in it. It's like, what are you doing, sir? Why in the world do you have this? It's such a bright purple, and it contrasts with like the purple that's already on him. It's really interesting. Oops. I'll try and use the scroller from now on, so that way you guys don't have to see my shaky hand try to move the canvas. But... okay, I think we're good with the shoes. So let me take a quick break, stretch break here. My shoulder's stiffening. And then we'll take another hydrate break over here. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, this is getting a lot more... This is getting done a lot faster than whatever the heck was happening the last time. Okay. Okay. So then we'll get the gold on his little leaf ends of the sleeves. They look like a leaf to me, at the very least. I also didn't... I should have realized this. I've been using this picture as a reference for God knows how long. I just realized that this is like levitating off of the... It's not even touching. Like, I know they have to do that sometimes in the game to avoid clipping, but I didn't realize that that was part of the official art too. I wonder if that's just like for stylistic purposes or if it's to like an artistic interpretation, or if that's like actually canon where he's got like levitating pieces off of his outfit or something. It's not out of the realm of possibility for Genshin, but I'm not sure. And it's not visible on the other side, so we should be good. Alright, I'm actually going to color in the weapon next. Solely so I can get it out of here. Because I have too many tabs open for everyone else. So again, I think this one is pronounced the Tula's Remembrance? If I remember correctly. Tula's. And honestly, like, in my personal opinion, I think it is one of the prettiest weapon designs out there. I don't have it, and I'm upset by that. But what are you gonna do? I think the reason why I like it so much is because, I don't know. I think like pastel brown and blues go so well together. I feel like it's such an underrated combo. And it needs to be utilized more, personally. I mean, look how pretty this weapon is. Just on its own. So pretty. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to color these in manually because it's too small. If I were to use the bucket tool, like, there'd be too many open spots anyway, so I might as well just skip that step and just work on it this way. I promise I'll learn how this program works more later. I'm trying my hand at, like, new things on it. I'm still learning all the brushes that are on here. They look like smiley hearts. Yes, they kind of do. I didn't even notice. Good eye, good eye. I love that. Oh, now I'm not gonna be able to unsee it. How did I do this? I did it the wrong way, I think. Oh, that's right. I purposely didn't add a certain part of it, just for simplifying purposes. Okay. And then this one I think I can fill in with the bucket tool. Such a pretty color combination. I love it so. And the rest of it is like the same shades of gold, or whatever this pale gold color is. Why did I add the circle at the top? It's open. Oh, you know what? I think I mistook it. That's why. Whoops. Oh well, we'll improvise. It's like a purple. That's interesting. Alright, Alright, there we go. The simplified version of it. I think I might have made it too small though, but well, we'll work on that later. So we can get rid of that reference at least because I have too many open for when I start adjusting the line colors. So bear with me while I try to figure out how in the world his hat works in terms of color. So let's open up his other reference and see. I think I'll use this lighter shade. Because having him in game, it definitely is like a really prominent feature is the inside color of his hat. It's so bright. Anji, they're coming along so good. Hi, Fern! Hi, yeah, thanks for joining. I'm glad you could catch it while I'm in the coloring portion of it. Yeah, I finished the rest of the line art yesterday, but it took like 3 times as long because I kept getting sidetracked. So now I'm trying to be into really focus mode to color these today. But I'm glad you could make it. So thanks for coming. I hope you're doing well. I'm still getting the hang of coloring on Krita. I'm not used to it yet still. So we're trying our best. So bear with me while I try to figure out his hat. So, Fern, I don't know if you were in here while I was talking about it, but I'm kind of making... They're still pretty detailed, but I'm trying to make, like, more simplified versions of these designs. So, you know, you could... I'm getting the inspiration off of, like, early 2000s cartoons, so it's mostly trying to, you know, give you the vibe that you could see these characters in, like, a 2000s cartoon, basically. Because that's my style. I love cartoons, so that's what I'm going with. And that's what we're... So it's a teeny bit of a challenge, but trying to simplify these God knows how extravagant of designs, but having fun with it. So it's an amazing style. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've talked about, like, my muses a little too much in here, but yeah, I still love, you know, cartoons even to this day. So, and there's no shame in that. What was it recently that I got the interest in? It was like the art style. I didn't watch the show, but I saw, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Clips of it. And there's an art style that I'd like to try at some point, and it's from the 2019 cartoon of the DC superhero girls. So basically it was like a remaster? Not a remaster, but it was like a... How do I describe it? A remake? And it's got this overtly cartoony style. Everyone looks different. Everyone's got, like, a different face, different body type and stuff. But it was like, what would happen if Batgirl, Wonder Woman, Bumblebee, Green Lantern, the Jessica Cruz Green Lantern, and Zatanna and Supergirl made like a high school team. Like, you know those old cartoons where it was like a group of high schoolers have secret identities and they gotta save the world while also making sure their identities aren't, you know, revealed and stuff like that. It's kind of like that plot, but with like, you know, already established characters. But personally, from the clips that I saw, it seemed pretty fun. So, but I loved it. What caught me was the art style, and so I kept using, you know, I keep collecting references to be like, hey, I want to try this style one of these days, because it's very different. It's very interesting, and I meant to erase those lines too. So, you know, I would like to try different styles in the future and try my hand maybe at more anime realistic styles, because this is definitely super cartoony, but I'd love to try my hand at like even more stuff, even more styles, while still learning how to use Krita, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but we don't need to talk about that. It's fine. Okay, I think I got all of those. Okay, I think we got that at the very least. So let's start doing the... I keep doing this to myself. The... Oh, God. Wait, have I been on the wrong layer this whole time? Oh, no! I have been! Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Thankfully, it wasn't much, but hold on a second. God, what a mess. Hate when that happens, right? It's the actual worst. Okay, I'm on the right layer. Okay, there we go. Gotta make sure no detail work that I did is on the wrong layer too. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. God, I'm glad I caught myself before it was too late. Whew. What a mess. You go, saved it, saved it. We're good, we're good. False alarm. Okay, not false alarm, but crisis averted. That's the word. Okay, and then he's got like, you know what? He's got the lighter blue shades, but I think these are the same colors as... Yeah, I think it's the same color. It might be slightly more gold tinted. So we'll do the in pieces next, just to get those out of the way, because look at these monstrosities that I had to draw at the bottom here. Absolutely terrible. Ugh, sorry for the shaky hand. Once again. Okay, and I know that's like a blue jewel in the middle, but we'll do that in a second. Are the tassels gold? No, they're purple. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna zoom in a bit to... There we go. Alright, so then we'll get the gold on this end. Why they have to have so many shades of gold on them, I don't even know. It's so unfair. So, just to kind of chat up a bit, I know Oolong in the chat plays Genshin, and I've brought this up with her, I think, at some point, but I think my one gripe, I love Genshin's designs, despite how intimidatingly detailed they are, but I do like them genuinely. I think it's a tiny gripe, but I think one of my gripes with the designs is that a lot of the characters are accented with gold, save for like a handful of characters. So like Child has more of like a muted kind of metal, lots of black metal on him, and then like Diluc's new skin, or his new outfit has like a bunch of silver in it. I want more of that. I want more characters that are accented with different types of metal than just gold. Um, and that's not to say the designs are bad because they're accented with gold. I just wish that there were more characters with different colored accents. Because, I mean, look how much freaking gold is on the Wanderer. And then, like, Chi-Chi's got quite a bit of gold on her. And then Tighnari's also got, like, in terms of metal, he doesn't have a lot to begin with on him, but any metal accents that he does have is accented with, like, a darker gold shade. I want more silver. Silver is one of my favorite colors, and I want more of it. And we don't get it. Oops. Give me more. And that's all I'm gonna say about the matter. I still love the designs, and I wouldn't change what we already have, but oh by gosh, by golly, give me more silver. But other than that, and they're too detailed. It's really hard to try and figure out, like, you know, to match my more cartoony style, and in terms of like my challenge to draw them as cartoon characters. Um, it's like, I don't know. It's a challenge, but it's a fun challenge. How do we make these people more simplistic instead of like the other way around in terms of challenges? So I follow a couple of artists that draw Genshin on a regular basis, and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking to myself, like, how in the world are you managing to do this? Because I am struggling with this, and then here they are, like, pumping out Genshin art weekly, and it's just like, how? How? You're amazing, but I want to know your secret. Oops. What in the world? Oh, it's because I got the eraser. Okay. I think we can get rid of the background layer so I can start seeing what I'm missing. Oh my gosh, by golly. What, you haven't heard the term? Okay, well, it's not a term, but there's a Christmas song. Don't ask why Christmas is on the mind, but there's a Christmas song, you know, that goes like, oh by gosh, by golly, full of mistletoe and holly. Yeah, that's what I was quoting. I wonder if I can get the color off of here. Yeah. Oh, gee, no, I've never heard of it. Oolong! It's like on the radio. I am starting to get convinced that either I know the nichest of things, or I'm worried that you're like my friend James and he doesn't know anything. Streamer spitting bars, low-key. Oh, you missed it. You missed it yesterday, Fern. I started speaking Spanish at one point, and then I was trying to talk about a musical that I was a part of, like, years and years ago. And there was a song in it called The Speed Test, and, um, it was like a song that kept getting increasingly faster, but the lyrics were so insane because it was like a boss talking to a stenographer about, you know, writing a letter to a floor wax company because it was rancid. So I'm one of those that live under a rock. I'm starting to question it too. However, I'm not expecting you guys to know the Thoroughly Modern Millie stuff that I was singing yesterday, but I expect at the very least for you to know the Christmas song, like the oh by gosh by golly. I would hope. Unless you don't celebrate Christmas, then that's a different story, but I mean, I can't even escape it when I'm at the store during Christmas time at some points. So I don't know how you guys are evading it, but I'm a little low-key jealous. But yeah, the Thoroughly Modern Millie stuff, I am totally not expecting you guys to know that one because that one is like too niche. I don't know like anybody except when I did the play, like the musical way back when years ago, who would know that. I only hear Jingle Bells and that Mariah Carey song whenever I'm shopping. Or hear the Here Comes Santa Claus. Yeah. Let's see. Am I missing something on the Wanderer? I know his hat looks flat, but what are you gonna do about it? I'm not gonna change it. Okay. Let me look over one more time, one more quick look over to make sure that I'm not missing anything here. Okay. I think we're okay with base color. So now what we're gonna do is soften the lines a little bit. So what I mean by that is, so I have the line arts on like separate layers, right? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock them so then I can start coloring on top of it. I mentioned this last stream, but I'm gonna color on top of it, so that way I'm not affecting the lines themselves. And I can just color the lines here. I'll show you in just a sec. Let me pluck some colors here. So normally what I do for like skin tones is like I just tone it down a little bit, maybe make it a little more muted, and just kind of test it around and see. I'm on the wrong one. And so I can just like color over it, something like that. So it softens it up a bit. I don't like the color that I picked, but that's kind of what I'm doing. So how do I want to go about this? I want to make it more brown, or it's really hard to tell because like I said, the layer, that's too yellow. The program that or the tablet that I'm using, the colors are off ever so slightly. And so it's really hard to try and discern like what kind of matches with what, unfortunately. So you guys will have to give me a second while I try to look at my own stream to see if the color works. Because it's on my other screen where the colors, what you guys are seeing in terms of the colors. So I guess this brown's okay. And then normally I make the lips like a little more pinkish. Or reddish, depending. That might be too... That might work. Yeah, I like that. Now for blacks, I don't really, like, black colors, I don't really do that much. So I won't really change the line art on his hair. So we'll start working on the outfit a little bit. So it's mostly just me getting darker shades. And some of it might be unnecessary, but damn it, that's what I'm doing. And just gonna stick with it. So, anyways, while we're working on this, I know on weekends, I want to update a little bit on it, but I know on weekends, I try to do more in the afternoon, because I know I have some audience, I know I have some followers that are in different time zones, so this is like really the only time I could do that. However, next week I'm gonna be busy, so no weekend streams next weekend, but that should be okay. I mean, since when do I ever really do weekend streams anyway? But okay, I'll fix this here in a second. But like I said, I also don't know what I'm doing half the time, so just bear with me while I try to get some color stuff working. And I missed more colors. Of course. So let me fix that real quick. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. And I'll go back to the line art. God, my man's got too many colors on him. Too many colors. Okay, I wanted to work on his gloves a bit. He's got some interesting gloves. And I made the lines maybe a little too thick, but we'll fix that here in a sec. I don't know why I didn't just make them a line so I could do it later. I don't know why I had it, so I had to fill in some lines in between, but that's a me problem. That's not anything you guys have to deal with, but suffer as I try to fix my own issues with this. So many notes I should be taking. You probably shouldn't be taking notes from me to begin with, because I genuinely don't know what I'm doing half the time, but wait until you see when my poor attempt at trying to shade. Okay, I don't want to diss my art or anything. It's not bad, but every artist is there's always room for improvement for everyone, no matter how much art you've done. So I'm not saying my art's bad. I'm just saying I'm not used to digital painting at all. As you can see, there's so much. I missed so many colors. Oh my gosh. There's so much empty space. Not empty space, but there's missing portions. If you look close enough. So let's fix those. Oops. There we go. And then we'll paint that again. Okay, I think we're good. So I see we're missing some teal on this, so give me one more second to fix this. You gotta understand, I was coloring in Tighnari and Siiiiigh late at night, well after the stream, and so it was like, what, 2, 3 in the morning while I was trying to color this? And I should have been in bed, but I was like, oh, but they're gonna get bored watching this. So I kept going. until I finished Tainari and Chi-Chi, and I kind of regret it because now look at what I'm doing. Wrong. Okay, it should be good. Excuse me, gotta scratch my nose. An interesting one. This is chill, relaxing while I'm doing side work, so not boring at all. Oh, that's good. I know sometimes I get super chatty and then like abruptly I'll just stop talking because I just get into focus mode. So we're a bit all over the place here, but if you find it relaxing, I'll take it. So that's really good. That makes me happy. Whoops. And what's going on? Oh, I accidentally color picked. That's why. Okay. So just as a heads up, in case you're wondering like how I'm making these certain errors, is that there's a button on my pen that I switch back and forth to, so I don't have to keep going to the top bar here to fix some stuff, and I still keep messing up, but that's what I have. So and I'm still doing it anyway on the wrong ones. Even though Tainari's outfit is such a cluttered mess sometimes, I do like the shades of colors that they gave him. Like the navy blues on, not the navies, but like the dark blues and navies work really well. Um, it's just there's so much extra color, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like all the random purples, the bright purple that's on his belt that's holding his vision, the red out of nowhere, like on his little piece of clothing here and his pants. I'm like, why? Why are you like this, sir? Pick a color and stick to it, like Chi-Chi over here. Well, I mean, that doesn't work. Like Child over here, who's only in grays. Chi-Chi's all over the place too, but Tainari especially is. Love him with all my heart, but good god, man, you gotta get yourself a stylist to help you out with this. So for like, for anyone who's still feeling chatty, I want to put this out there as a question. But I mean, you guys have heard my various opinions about various Genshin characters and their designs throughout like these art streams and stuff. Um, are there any characters that you find within the Genshin roster that you absolutely love, or ones that you think, oh my gosh, why did they do this, or any ones that you think they could be improved on in any way? You don't have to explain your reasonings why, or, no one really even has to answer, but I'm just curious in case anyone wants to keep a conversation going. Because I know there are like some super strong designs that I really like, and then some others where I'm like, well, it might be too busy, or, it might be it could have some improvements and things like that. So I want to keep the door open for anyone that wants to talk about it. I know, like, for example, when I saw Sangonomiya Kokomi for the first time, I adored her design when I saw it because, you know, it's definitely a fish mermaid aesthetic that she's got going on, and the colors blend so well with each other, and the pink in her hair is such a really good accent with the shades of blue on the rest of, like, the shades of blue and purple on the rest of her outfits. I think it's really cool. I think this is gonna be, I don't know how controversial. It's not even gonna be controversial, but it might be depending on like who your favorite character in Inazuma is. But my favorite designed character in Inazuma is actually Kujo Sara. When I saw Kujo Sari for the first time, I was like, I don't care what your kid is, I don't care what your role is in the story, I want her. I thought her design was the strongest. It's so clean and elegant, and the purples, like the deep purples that she has on her skirt, are so good, and the blacks are so stark in the color, and I love it. I love it. She's got such a good design. Such a strong design. Dare I say I like it more than the Raiden Shogun? Now that's controversial, but I'm gonna. Oh no. Probably shouldn't be saying such controversial things, but my goodness. Kujo Sara is just one of my favorite designed characters. Personality is one thing, design is something else entirely. I remember way back when, there was a survey that Genshin had for everyone, and it was like, oh, could you tell us your opinions on some of these designs? And, they gave you, like, just a random group of characters. I don't think people got the same group twice, so it was very unique. And so I think some of the characters that I got were, Jinyan, Kujo Sara, and another Inazuma character, but I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. But I remember seeing Kujo Sara as like one of the options, and I'm just like, yes, my time has come to talk to, like, you know, just praise how good her design was. Like, what are the chances that I ended up getting her for that? I'm on the wrong layer. Also, I know Xinyan's not like a fan favorite character, but her design I personally think is really strong too. I think it's really well done. Really well made. So, I have like a semi-built Xinyan, but it's nothing fancy. She's got the fish, but it's nothing too fancy. Because the way you have to build her is so strange that you're just kind of like, how in the world am I supposed to build her? Without, you know, because it kind of feels like you have to build her one way or the other sometimes. Especially with how poor RNG is in that game with artifacts. But I love her character, I love her design, and I don't know if for the people who play in the English dub, at first I was a little taken aback by the southern accent that they kind of gave her, but honestly, now I can't picture her without it. I don't know, I think it's cute, I think it adds to her charm. Had to Google, as I don't know them by memory, but I love all the character designs. I know that they've got some good character designs for sure. Actually, I think I might color in these lines. Not erase, color in. Here we go. You know, depending on the time, I actually don't know if I'll get to the shading on stream today. And I promise I'm not just saying that to get out of it. I don't know. I might be able to do some shading tonight, but I might not stream it. Only because there's some other stuff that I do have to do today. Not like personal projects, but like actual real life stuff. Real life priorities that I have to follow through with. So I gotta do those at some point. But we'll try and get the colored lines on this at the very least. And then go from there. Oh my god, what did I do with this pant leg? I missed so much. Oh my goodness. I'm a hot mess right now. Hotbed of hot messes. That's me. Getting sidetracked easily. Going from speaking Spanish to teaching a mini English lesson to then singing Thoroughly Modern Millie. What in the world is happening? Oh no. Goodness. Oh my god. How did I miss so much? I guess this must have been when I was really tired. But kept going. That's embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Well, let me tighten this up real quick. Okay, I think we're almost good. All right, let's see. Okay, that's much better. Whew, fixed it, saved it. That's embarrassing. Well, it's not embarrassing, but that's crazy that I missed so much. I think what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna try it out. I think I'm going to highlight the red accent he's got on the side, and that's it. Like in terms of the other ones, I think I can leave the lines black. But for the red, I want to try to accent it by coloring in the lines. Yeah, I like that. I'll keep the other ones though. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is make this a slightly darker shade of blue or navy, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, the shoes are just as bad! Guys, I want you to take lessons from me with this at the very least. If you're tired, don't draw, don't color, don't attempt to color if you're tired. Look at what happened. Oh no! Now I'm scared for what's gonna happen with Chi-Chi. If you don't mind me asking, how do you feel about that pen display? As I'm on the edge of getting it or something similar. When you mean the pen display, are you talking about like the pen itself, or are you talking about the tablet? Are you talking about like how it feels, or everything? Because the pen, again, and you can check this in my about page under the VTuber model page. Basically, this is an Artist 12 Pro by XP pen. And it's a little bit on the cheaper end, but it's a display, so you know it shows on the tablet itself. And so I'm dual screening it right here. And then the program that they use to like adjust settings and stuff, there's a software that you can get on the website for free after you buy the tablet that allows you to change the pen settings, shortcut keys. For the Artist 12 Pro, there's a roller, and you can adjust what the roller does. So right now I only have it so I can like zoom in and out. So I'm using the roller right now to adjust the zoom in and zoom out. But there are also, I can change it so it rotates. Well, it should be rotating the image, but for some reason it's not. So ignore that. But, you know, you can zoom, scroll. You can change the brush size if you feel like it. The brush size is up here if you had wanted to see it moving up and down. And all that. And then you can adjust the settings in it through that. But I would recommend if you do get this that, you know, get that immediately so you can change the settings. You can change the display in it that way. So, you know, if you want to dual screen it, or if you want to, you know, duplicate the screens, you can fix that. You can adjust the size of it so it doesn't have to do full screen if you don't even want it to. The pen does not need to be recharged, and it does not need batteries, which is nice because the tablet hooks up to it's kind of like a DS stylus almost, where you know, it just works with what's going on with the tablet more than it needing to be its own thing. And it comes with, you know, a holder for it that's weighted, so that way you can put your pen somewhere and not lose it. And it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra tips. So in case if you lose one, or if the one that you're working with doesn't work all that well, you can adjust it out. There's a way to where you can like pull it out without breaking the pen. They have an ability to do that right by the nubs to change them out. So that's nice. Let's see. I think that the pen fits pretty well in my hand. I'm right-handed, so it fits pretty well with that. I can't tell you how it would feel with left-handed, but it feels like a universal fit, so if you are left-handed, I think it could work. The only issue, and I don't know if it's just because I haven't played around with it yet, um, that I don't know if you can flip the tab. I'm sure you can, but I haven't figured it out yet in terms of if you're left-handed. I don't know if there's a way to flip the tablet. So the roller, if you is on your free hand. So the buttons, the shortcut buttons on the Artist 12 Pro is on my um, left-handed side. So I work with those passively while I'm drawing with my right hand. I don't know if there's a way to flip the screen so you can have them on your right side instead if you're left-handed, unfortunately. I just haven't had the need to look at it yet, so I'm not sure. Another downside is that it does need to be plugged into the computer 100% of the time. It's not battery operated, and it needs to be plugged in like to 3 different things. So there's the HDMI cable itself, and then on top of that, there are 2 extra USBs that need to be plugged in. Now, thankfully for me, I had one of those devices that allows you to plug in like up to 4 USBs at a time. They're pretty inexpensive, and so then you can plug in whichever USBs you need, and then you only need to just plug it into 1 USB. I had to buy that separately, but it works wonders. So I still have my 2 extra USBs free because I need one for my microphone, and now I have another one free as well for like my mouse and stuff. And another downside, and I brought this up earlier, is that the display on this, and it could just be because of my own personal computer, but my computer it's a laptop that I'm using for this is a MSI GE75 Raider, so I know that the graphics card is pretty good for that, so I know the colors are very consistent. The issue is that the Artist 12 Pro is like slightly different colors. Like the colors are significantly brighter, and so they come off as different. So on the screen that you guys are seeing, the colors are a little more muted, whereas like they're a little stronger for me while I'm looking on the tablet. So I know if you're looking at Siiiiigh right now on the screen, she obviously has a skin tone, and then her sclera is white, right? So for my tablet though, it's a little brighter, so it's hard to see the difference a little bit. So that's why I rely on color picking so much, is because of that. So those are kind of like the pros and cons of the tablet that I'm using right now, so hopefully that helps a little bit. It's definitely on the cheaper side, so if you're looking for like a cheaper alternative to like the more expensive ones, and you're just wanting to get, I'm on the wrong layer. If you just want to get like dip your hand in drawing and stuff like that, I think this is a good option. But if you really want to take art seriously, and try to do it more than just as a hobby like what I do, maybe try to look into something else and maybe invest a little more money in it if you can. But if you're looking for a cheaper alternative because you don't have the money to do so, or you're just wanting to do it more passively like what I do, then I definitely recommend this one. It's a pretty nice one, despite the cons in it. I really like it. So thank you for your input. I'm also thinking about Huian, just don't know which. That is totally up to you. I think that depends. Unfortunately, I might not be able to help with that because this is really like my first official tablet. My previous art tablet was the freaking laptop itself because it flipped upside down and I drew directly on the screen. This is like my first official tablet, but it's very interesting. But I'm getting used to the color differences between what's shown on my tablet and what's shown on this, but thankfully, the good thing is that I actually have my Twitch stream up, so despite not being able to, despite me not duplicating the screens, I can still kind of see what colors are what they look like at the end of it. Unfortunately, it has had me rely on color picking maybe a bit too much, but ultimately, like, that it's not a bad thing. I mean, I have to, like, I think the worst one is, like, skin tones. For paler skin, especially like Tainari and Chi-Chi over here, they have like the palest of the four in here, and like they look paper white to me on this end. But um, but I know in your end they actually have some color to it, so just keep those factors in mind, and it should be good. But I do like it. I do like this tablet quite a bit. It's very smooth. The calibration, I didn't really have to do much calibration. I just did the one test run to make sure that it worked really well, and it was already really well to begin with. So, there's not much to it. And the fact that the pen, it works as like a DS stylus, so you don't have to worry about charging it or putting in batteries. It's so nice. My last art pen that I had to use to work with the screen that I had, my goodness, it took, get this, quadruple A batteries. Did you know that those exist? Because stores sure don't. I had to buy them online. It was but yeah, I had to take quadruple A batteries for my previous pen. It was like a bamboo pen, I think it was called. The brand was called Bamboo, but yeah, thankfully I bought it. I was at Best Buy, and I happened to buy it while I was getting my computer, my old laptop. Um, Towards the beginning of, believe it or not, the lockdowns, I had gotten that as a new laptop, and I think I'd asked about it. I was like, are there any like pens that would work with this laptop? Any digital art pens? And they were like, oh yeah, this one's technically used and on sale. It's originally like a $70 pen, but you can have it for like 30 because it was used. And I was like, sure, I'll take it. And it worked great. But again, it took quadruple A batteries. But I wasn't gonna pay like, you know, over $70 for a pen at the time. So and then here I am, like, a couple years later, who bought, like, a $2,000 laptop because I wanted to play Genshin on a bigger screen and start streaming. So, overall, I went on a tangent there, but overall, you know, I do like the pen itself, and I do like the tablet that I have now, and I got it as a gift. So off the top of my head, I unfortunately can't really tell you what the pricing is, but I know it's like significantly cheaper than like other up there brands. But yeah, getting someone else's thoughts help. Also, I'm seeing it right now on sale. My wallet is begging not to. Well, just make sure that you're taking the priorities first. If you think you can without, putting yourself in debt, I would say go for it. But if you feel hesitant about it, definitely hold off. Because I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much the sale is saying it is, but I know that it is significantly cheaper than, like, the other well-known brands out there. So let's see. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Instant noodles sound good for a week. Like I said, don't put yourself in a situation where it's gonna hurt at the end of it, but only if you think it's fine. Would I say do it? but I don't want to enable anything that's gonna like put you in a bad spot. Oh dear. I can move Chi-Chi up here at the very least. What happened? Oh, that's fine. If it makes you feel any better, nah, I can hold off. If, you know, I don't know what kind of art program that you have in terms of, like, I don't know if you got like Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop or, you know, any of those, but if you're looking for like a different alternative, like if you're trying to buy both at the same time, another really good starter is that I'm actually using what's called Krita, and it is free, 100% free. In terms of all of this that you're seeing on the screen right now is free from this. It's a free alternative, and it has a lot to offer. I need to experiment with some more stuff, but honestly, I adore it because it allows you to do so much. You can make like posters for it, you can do vector lines, you can actually do animation on here, believe it or not. But I haven't tested it out yet because I'm terrified, but I don't know much about animation other than like the extreme basics. But there's a lot you can do with here, so you know, people have made some really good quality stuff on Krita, and I know a lot of people are like going to it because what was it? What was it? Clip Studio Paint at some point was like threatening to, because Clip Studio Paint is like a one-time buy, right? You buy it once and you have it saved for life. I think they were threatening the idea of turning it into a subscription-based thing, and so I remember a lot of people were like flocking to Krita because they were like, well, I'm not dealing with that. Like, it's a shame because I know Clip Studio Paint is like, you know, might have more to offer, but Krita has a lot, I think, to offer. So if you're looking for like a free alternative, if you're trying to get both at the same time, that can definitely help you save money while you're doing that. So if that helps at all. Thanks, I'll check it out, but sorry I gotta go now, bye. Oh, no, I didn't mean to keep you, but thanks for staying as long as you did, I appreciate it. So you have a good rest of the day, and we'll catch you next stream. So, I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping in, Fern. And so, for everyone else that's on the stream right now, you're welcome to take whatever art advice I've got, but it might not be much, but you know, if it works for me, I don't know. I'm content. Actually, since I think we're getting to the latter half of this, I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna switch out the music back to demo because I actually really like demo's music. So, oh, there we go. Okay. So we'll see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll do the line art and, or like finish up the softening the line art a bit, and might call it there. I might do the shading just off screen because, like I said, I still got some other stuff I have to do today, but I want to get this done, and I'm actually going to be productive today, so I need to be. So let me know if the music is too loud. I know we had an issue with that last time. Let's see. Oh, I missed a spot. Sorry, I think the music's starting to get a bit too loud. There you go. I'm not sure why this particular playlist wants to keep getting louder and softer. It's like a horror movie where certain parts are particularly loud and then others aren't. Okay, let's see. I think Siiiiigh might be done. No, she's not. I need to do the hair. It's not much, but enough. Okay, now I think Siiiiigh might be done. Nope. Hang on. I keep forgetting some lines. There we go. Almost missed this over here. Okay, now I think Siiiiigh's done. Said for the third time. Alright, I'm just double checking some things here before I go on to child over here. Okay, I think we're good. And since I just finished the coloring for child as well, I shouldn't be having that issue where it kept disappearing on me in terms of color. Like all the little spare extra spaces. Oh, I'm actually gonna stretch real quick. My shoulder's starting to feel it. Oh, my back just popped too. Gotta get a sip of that good old blueberry juice. Now back to work. Wrong layer. Perfect. Off to a good start already. Oh yeah. Not related with anything, but have you watched Puss in Boots 2? I have not yet, but I've been hearing some really good things about it. So maybe in the future, but as of today, I have not. Sad. I know. I'm sorry, Erkin. I haven't really been watching too many new movies as of late. What is going on? Oh, yeah. But hello, Erkin, too, by the way. I haven't seen you comment yet, so I don't know if you've been lurking or if you're here, but thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Watch it whenever you have the time. It's totally worth it. Definitely, I'll watch it for sure. I've been lurking since you started the stream. Okay, gotcha. Hey, no worries. Lurking's fine. But if I don't know if you're lurking or not, then I'm gonna say hi the first time someone comments, so. So, yeah. And you are free to keep lurking. There's no obligation to talk or anything if you still just feel like lurking. That is perfectly a-okay in my book. Maybe not that color. Well, maybe. Yeah, I can go for that. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Oh shoot, I just remembered that there was something I wanted to do with this one. It's so weird. He's got this thing where it's like partially darker than the rest. But I don't know where it starts and ends. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Oh, my shoulder? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing his little helmet thing he's got going on up here. I can never find the bar. I'm sorry if the music just got loud out of nowhere. Is that really the only piece? I guess it is. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but... Or do I want to go further down? No, those cover the top of it, that's right. I forgot that those aren't patterns on his pants. I forgot that those are part of his shoes, I think. I don't know. Child's just been giving me trouble throughout this whole thing. I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't know what I'm drawing half the time on this guy. There's some lines that I'll need to erase. Let's do that real quick. I'll fix that in just a second. think those were the major spots. So I'll go to the color layer. That's still the eraser. Ah! Small brush size, please. There we go. Okay, much better. I'll take that. Okay. Let's get this stuff on his shoes. I'm gonna keep the majority of this black other than a few accents. This is gonna sound weird. I need to bring this up just for a second. You guys know Alhaitham from Genshin, right? The new 5-star character. My friend Oolong brought it up to me not too long ago about this, and I still can't get over it. But she sent me like a TikTok that was explaining his shoes. It was like a meme about his shoes. And I was today years old when I found out that Alhaitham has like an opening in his shoes. Like he has like typical normal shoes, and I thought that they were part of the gold accents, right? Turns out they're open. He just has like this tiny little window on the top of his shoe, and he's such a nightmare. What is he thinking? He made a comment, like his comment about being in the desert. He's just like, oh shoot, I have dirt or I have sand in my shoes, and now I know why. Wear more practical clothing, my guy. Goodness. I'll have to find a picture of it at some point, but I was thoroughly appalled by it. There we go. Sorry about the music again, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. I keep trying to find the good balance for the music, and it keeps wanting to change on me. Yes, that's right. I wanted to change this. Oh, I can just color pick this one. Perfect. Wait, can I not? I do. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, what did I do? Hang on, guys. What did I do? I did something. Hang on. It's doing something weird. And it won't let me color pick because of it. Alright. Hang on, guys. What are you trying to save? I did something. And I don't know what I did. Hang on. Did you break something? I don't think I did. It's just... Huh. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna force quit it. Give me a second. Blah! Blah! Sorry, give me a sec. Oh my god, am I gonna have to get Task Manager involved? Krita? There we go. I got it. I don't know what happened. Give me a sec to open it back up, guys. All my references! I gotta open all those up too! No. Hang on. It did not just do what I think it did. Hang on one more time, guys. Give me a second, guys. I don't know what happened, but Krita is freaking out on me. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I had to force quit it, and I had been saving throughout the whole thing, and it discarded everything that I just did with the line art. It reverted it back to right when it was starting. Are you serious? No! Okay, this is what happened. Yeah, this is what was going on. I don't even have it at full screen for you guys yet. So this is what happened, right? You know that I've been working on trying to soften the line art, right? For some reason, it like was trying to do this. I think what happened was that when I was working on Child, it started to collect, I don't know, the entire line art while I was trying to color pick it. And for some reason it was trying to, I don't know what it was trying to do, but it was trying to pick something that was a big chunk of it, and I think that's what caused it to freeze, because it wasn't doing anything. So, what happened is that I tried to save without it, without waiting to see if that would work, and then the entirety of Krita just crashed. So, I went to go back up, and it said, you know, we only have one file to recover. Is this the one you want? And I'm like, well, yeah, it's the only file you have, and it's this one. All my line artwork is gone. God, man, that's not fair. I'm ready to end the stream out of frustration. You're kidding. And then, like, all the work that I did in terms of, like, fixing all the colored spots that, like, for some reason are left blank, gone too. So I don't know what happened, because I had been saving in between all this. So I don't know why this is the most particular one that they tried to cover. Or, you know, recover. I'm angry. I'm angry. Oh no! Oh my god. You're actually serious with this, aren't you, Krita? All this stuff that I'd fixed that had these coloring problems with it, I fixed all that already, like half an hour ago. Guys, I'm angry. Oh no. I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna get either this strange deja vu, or I am just gonna end the stream and just work on this by myself, because apparently this group is cursed for stream. I don't know why. This particular group of Genshin characters are cursed. I feel you. This has happened to me too before. Why sorry? I'm laughing. Also, you're laughing at my suffering now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Krita. What in the world were you trying to get when I was color picking anyway? This is unacceptable. And I was literally just praising you to someone like an hour ago. It's because we got two harbingers. Ah. I'm so peeved. You know what? Get out of here. It's your fault. God. Oh, man. I'm so disappointed. Am I gonna have to save every 2 minutes now because of what's going on? Which I had been? This is ridiculous. You're totally free, and you're totally free to end the stream if you want them. Nah, I'll work on it a little bit. But any kind of shading that I was potentially going to do on stream, that's gone now while I go over all the lines again. Oh, man. I don't know, I feel like a disappointed mother. Like, I can't be mad at Krita because it's like the only thing that I use, but I'm thoroughly pissed off because look what happened. I should check what happened though. Well, I'll check on the VOD to see what happened. But I think what had happened was it might have been a misclick, and then it just froze. I think that's what happened. So it's unfortunate, but it's the reality of what happened. So I'm very sorry, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me while I do this all again. You know what? You know what? How about this? Let me finish all the coloring in some of these. And then how about we work backwards? Just so you don't have to see me repeating the same stuff over and over again. How about we go backwards? So, we'll start with Wanderer and go backwards. So we'll start with Wanderer, Child, then Chi-Chi, and lastly Tainari. Just so we still have some kind of consistency. I'm pretty sure you saved your progress. I'm pretty sure I did too. So, oh well. I can live with it. At least, you know, it saved the base coloring. So I guess I can't be too mad. I can be mad, but I can't be like throwing stuff against the wall or anything. I still have a good chunk of it. It's just the line art stuff that I missed. That I didn't recover, but that's okay. Actually, I'm missing some stuff that I missed the last time too, so I'm kind of glad I'm going back over these. You know, funny enough, the music that's playing right now is from Demo Reborn, right? And this is the scene where she's like, where she starts crouching down and crying because, you know, she wants to go home and everything. So that's what I want to do right now, is cry. Okay. We're just gonna start backwards for now, just so that way... And then I can do the rest of it off screen once I at least do the Wanderer, and then maybe Child. Maybe. Okay, that's the weapon. Those are his sleeves, so then the Wanderer line art does everything else. Okay. Hang on, guys. It'll be fine. We'll stay optimistic about this mess. Maybe this is a sign that I need to take a break from drawing Genshin characters for a while. They're just like, you've done your part, you've done enough, don't draw Genshin anymore. For some reason, that song makes me think of the Phoenix Wright games. Oh, yeah, that's something I need to play on this stream, too. On this channel. That'd be fun. I haven't played enough of them, so I'd be going in blind for a good chunk of them, actually. So, that'd be definitely something to stream. That'd be fun. Alright, what should we make it? It's fun, but it has some moments of pixel hunting, though. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But I do love myself a good, you know, detective lawyer game. Yeah, I'll definitely try to play Phoenix Wright on here at some point, eventually. I think I need to do is my terrible attempt at drawing toes, but let's not worry about that right now. The main focus is not his toes, I hope. The main focus is trying to figure out what the hell happened to my recovery thing, because this is ridiculous, but we'll worry about that later. So I noticed, I just finished coloring this guy, and I'm still noticing some missing colors on a couple of spots. So, give me a sec to clean this up a bit. What about Ghost Trick? I don't think I know that one at all. It doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't sound familiar. Is it similar to Phoenix Wright? Or is it something else entirely? Ah, didn't mean to do that. I'm in another layer. There we go. Yeah, that works. Ghost Trick. Phantom Detective. No, it's still not ringing a bell. That's the complete name. No, I haven't heard of it before. I need his reference for something. Sorry guys, I gotta transition one more time. Let me get the references real quick. It's okay, I got them right here. Whoop. Come on. Okay. There we go. I got him. I got him now. It's like Phoenix Wright, but I can't tell you much without spoiling it. Oh yeah, then don't worry about it. I'll take it if it's like Phoenix Wright. I like those kinds of games. It can make one cry. Oh no. That's not good. What was I wanting to do with this again? Oh, right, his eyeliner. That's... Need the color picking tool. I am down for some tears. I've played Demo Reborn. I've played a bunch of other games. I can handle this. I can handle almost anything you throw my way. There we go. That works. I thought the same, but I was wrong. Listen, I have cried. I have grown jaded to a couple of things. Trust me, I think I can handle some stuff. Except Demo. Demo always makes me cry no matter what. But I want to make his stuff light blue, but I don't know which blue that's supposed to be. Oh, it's kind of right there, isn't it? So we'll just make that More vibrant. No, it's more green, isn't it? Yeah. Like this kind of a color, maybe? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take your word. I'll be if I do look into it, which I'll look into it. But if I do end up playing it, I will definitely prepare myself for the inevitable tears. Yes, no pressure. I know last stream we were talking about some games to play. Um, I just I I just don't know what I'm in the mood for in terms of games. So, um, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna add more detail to these accessories later, but for right now, I'm just trying to get the line art um, colored. What am I doing? I needed to do this anyway. I know at one point I was considering maybe Danganronpa on here, maybe. But the thing is that I know the series like back and forth because I was obsessed with the series when I was younger. But that was definitely something I was considering too. I don't know if you guys could handle my poor attempt at voice acting though. Because it's almost like a straight visual novel with some mystery aspects to it. I'd watch that. Okay, alright, I'll consider it. I have all 3 games on Steam, so, you know, it's not like I have to buy them or anything. I already have them. Ha ha ha. At some point, I would like to see if there's a way I can hook up my phone so I can show off, like, some more of the rhythm games that I play. Because I play a lot of rhythm games. Like, a lot. Like, a scary amount. So I feel like that's something that some of you guys might like to see. Because I swear what has been shown on Demo Reborn is not my true skill in rhythm game mastery. I can do a lot scarier stuff. If you guys know the rhythm game Archaea, it's a mobile game, but I think they imported it to Switch at some point. I don't have a Switch, so I can't really play it there, but it is a rhythm game on mobile, and I am pretty good at that one, despite it being scary hard. There's some that I still struggle with, but you know, I can do like level 10 out of 10 songs in terms of difficulty. There's a couple where I can do 10 plus songs, and then there's one song that I can do and get a passing grade on it. That's a level 11 out of 10. So, it's hard stuff, but it's a lot of fun. So, but I need to figure out how to hook up my phone and still stream as my VTuber. Like, onto you guys, for you guys. That's the only setback. Oh, wait. Rhythm games? The last one I played was some Metal Hero a long time ago. Now I'm fond of Souls-like games. Oh, okay. You mean like... I think I know what you're saying. I think. But... No, I adore rhythm games. Man, like, you don't even know. I used to be a percussionist, and so, you know, I can definitely hold a rhythm, like, really well. And music just plays a huge part in my life, so I always gotta play. I'm gonna keep that. Are you... It's more of like what you mean by souls, I think. Are you talking about like... I don't know, Dark Souls or something? Or in terms of souls, are you talking about like more soul-searching types of games? Or... When you mean souls-like, that's what I'm a bit... Okay, okay. Dark Souls. Got it. Okay. Yeah, those games are fun too. Don't get me wrong. I suck at them, but they're fun. My forte is rhythm games, puzzle games, and detective games. I love playing detective. So those are the kinds of ones that I really like, but I'm always down to try anything really. But maybe I'll try Dark Souls at one point. I mean, if you just want to see endless suffering, that'll be the stream to go to. But Everyone sucks at them at the beginning. Yeah. No, I know I won't be perfect. And I know not everyone's perfect. Trust me, I've seen the streams. But in terms of, like, improving and getting better, that's the question for those types of games. Let me see. What were some other types of games that I knew or really liked that kind of stuck with me? I remember I brought up like a game of it yesterday, but it was that Ravenhurst series that I mentioned. Um, those were like those I Spy kind of games where it was like you had to find a certain number of things and try to, that would help you progress. Those were the types of games that I played like growing up, and so now I have like an eye for everything. Oh, sorry for the shaky hand still. Do, 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 do. But yeah, we'll see what happens for the next gaming stream that I do. Because I still have some other games that I already have in my library that I want to work on. So we'll definitely try to do those first. I'm kind of leaning towards No Straight Roads a little bit, only because I like the music from it. And it seems so interesting and fun. And I love the artists in it. I would definitely like to play it. Oops. Alright, let's see. Where else can I go? Oh, yeah, that's color. Hmm? Oh, yeah, that's right. I put you on a different layer to work on gradient stuff later. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. What time is it? It's almost 5, isn't it? Dang, it's almost 5? Yikes, okay. This took a lot longer than I thought. It wouldn't have if the file didn't get corrupted and I had to start over with the line art, or coloring in the line art. I'm gonna be salty about that no matter what. I know I said we'll try to be positive about it, but I'm still so upset. I'm telling you, the curse is getting progressively worse with these 4, I swear. It's like, what was it? The initial sketch of these, the stream, a good chunk of it was muted because the music that I was using got corrupted, and so I had to frantically find new music, and so I ended up playing Paradise Killer, and that muted a lot of the stream. And then I tried to do the line art, of Tainari and Chi-Chi. That one went okay. That one wasn't so bad. Then I tried to do the line art of Child and the Wanderer yesterday, and I got so distracted that it took me God knows how long to finish the line art for Child. And today, I'm just trying to do the coloring, and everything breaks. My file gets corrupted. Fantastic. So now I have to restart all this stupid line art stuff that I finished with Tainari, Chi-Chi, and part of Child. And so now all we have is the Wanderer alone that has this almost done. Oh dear, what a nightmare. In terms of like extra details, I'm gonna do that once I start working on like hair shine and shading and stuff like that. Right now I'm just trying to get the line art situated to do all of this, but it is getting to be 5 o'clock my time, and I do actually still have a couple of more things to do today, so um I'm very sorry about what happened. I'm gonna start my end stuff while I work on some last minute things here. I'm so sorry that my file got corrupted. That was not in the plan, I promise. And it's just kind of a pain because I have to go back and do it all again. And I might not be able to do that until tomorrow because I got stuff to do after the stream here. But I'm so very sorry that that happened. And, you know, I might just finish this up off screen so that way I can work on some more art stuff later. But hey, I mean, at least you guys saw me do it. You guys saw me working on it. So, I mean, it's not 100% fruitless. But but let me fix some stuff here. But yeah, it's just disappointing, very much a pain. Um but it's something that can't be fixed. It'll just take some extra time to finish it, but it happens. So, but I want to thank you guys for sticking with it despite, everything that happened. So, you can learn how to use GitHub to save your drawings to prevent corruption. I use it to save important files. See, I have something like that. Whoops. It's just, I don't know. I think because I ended up force quitting it because it was having some issues, I think that just caused it to freak out a little more. And so, um, it just recovered a previous save. So I think that's what happened. So, but hey, we fixed the coloring. We know it's saved. Um, and we'll be in the process of fixing the rest of the line art. So again, it's no big deal. So I'll be optimistic. But um so Let me... Give me 1 second here, guys. So, yeah, I think I might have to end the stream here, but I mean, at least you saw it. So, but I appreciate you guys for the kind words. And hopefully next art stream it won't be as cursed. So, I still had fun, and we still got the rest of the base coloring done, and Wanderer's done now at the very least. So at least I know what colors I need to use and kind of know what I need to do. So hopefully finishing up Tainari, Chi-Chi, and Child will be a lot faster. So, and honestly, if I have a good playlist or documentary going on in the background, it will get done pretty quickly. So, yeah, not to worry. But I appreciate you guys for, being fine with everything. So, bye to everyone. Wish you a nice rest of the day. I hope you have a good rest of the day too, Erkin. Thank you for coming and enjoying whatever happened to this stream. So, you have a good afternoon or evening, depending on what you call 5 o'clock. And, I hope that everyone in the chat, I hope everyone in the chat has a good rest of the day. So, all right. So, I will try and pull up or make a schedule Sunday or Monday, typical situation. And I'll figure out what game I want to play then. So, just be prepared for what you see. I don't think I'll do Death and Taxes next week, but maybe I'll do it the week after to try and maybe get some other endings. But since it's not a priority, since we did technically finish it, I'm gonna put that on the lower priority and maybe just do that passively. And tomorrow, I'm going to edit and try my best to get uploaded the rest of the demo puzzles, because like I mentioned before, I recorded all of the puzzles that I missed, and so I recorded me solving the puzzles, and I'll try and give brief explanations in the video as to how I figured out the puzzles in case you were curious about that, as well as providing the song previews for the songs that I did collect from that. So hopefully it won't be as long as the Paradise Killer extra episode, but I will post on Twitter when that's uploaded, so that way you guys can watch it if you were very interested to know what other songs Demo Reborn has available. So I think that's it. So thank you guys for sticking with me, and I hope that you have a good rest of the day and a good rest of the weekend. And I'll see you sometime next week. So I'll see you guys later, and bye-bye.